David, it's nice to see you again. Tell us about your thinking about this. I know you don't want to get too yucky here about your feelings, but what is it that led you to back Barack over Senator Clinton this time?
Well, there are reasons that are substantive. There are reasons that are political. The substantive reason is for the better part of the past decade, I grew up in southeastern Ohio, Appalachian Ohio. I've been working to bring investment capital into central Appalachia, into the rural Midwest, and I am very, very impressed by what Barack has to say about rural economic development. He talks about the need for a green engine, the role that renewables can play in rural America. He talks about the need to bring investment capital into rural America. He talks about the role that infrastructure development and so on. This is big and important stuff in the part of Ohio that I'm from, and I'm proud to be backing him because of that.
Can he bring his big ideals to reality? In other words, is he a doer or a talker?
I think he's absolutely a doer. He was a doer in Illinois. He's a doer now. I think the reason he's a doer is that he can be a 65% president, not just a 51% president. And what I mean by that, Senator Moynihan once pulled me aside when I was chair of the DNC, and he said, you know, David, the key to really bringing about societal change, big reforms, big things, is to pass them by large margins, to pull together a big, sustainable majority. And I fundamentally believe of the two candidates that remain in the Democratic race, Barack Obama has the potential to build that new American majority, that 65% majority that can make change possible. So for rural parts of the country, like where I grew up, that is a big deal, and if we're going to have the change that we want, I think Barack Obama is the right guy.
How does he do that in an environment like we saw when the Clintons came into office in '93, and immediately people like Bill Kristol on the right said, we're going to kill health care in its cradle. There's not going to be any health care. Senator Clinton, then First Lady Clinton, said, no, I'm going to get the full boat. I'm going to get everything I want. Somebody wants everything. The other wants them to get nothing. We get nothing. That's what the pattern has been. Nothing on health care, on any issue you think of.
But I think over time there has been a growing Democratic majority. Bill Clinton was elected president in 1992 with 44% of the vote. It was an extraordinary moment. No one at that time thought the Democrats would win at that point in American history. But over time, the Democratic vote performance has gone up 44%, 47%, 48%, 49.5%.
Yeah.
Now, can we create the scenario? Can we elect a president, a Democratic president with well over 50%, but somebody who can appeal and bring in independence? And you saw the exit poll in Virginia. 8% of Republicans that voted in last week's Virginia primary said that they would back Barack Obama for president. That's extraordinary. And the other thing that's going on that has convinced me that at this moment in American history, Barack Obama is the right guy, is the extraordinary level of enthusiasm, the turnout that is occurring. In Wisconsin tonight, I have no idea what's going to happen, but in single-digit weather, there are record turnouts on the Democratic side. 27% of the participants in the Democratic primary are independents.
Yeah.
Something is going on. Barack Obama is able to appeal to the better angels of our nature. That's a big deal. It's easy to belittle that, but that's a big deal. That's what's going on in America right now, and that's where I think